Okay, so Rabbi Mark.
We met about 2005.
There are very few people who are like Rabbi.
Don't you know who the fuck I think I am? I'm a one-take guy, you know what I mean?
I was looking for somebody to talk to. I had some things going on in my life. Joe said, there's a guy that I just think you'll relate to called Rabbi Mark.
I had heard about him, and he was unlike any rabbi that I'd ever met.
I love Sam DeLug. He is just one of the warmest people I have ever come across.
We were always guests at his home. He's probably one of the most hospitable people that you'll ever know.
The thing I enjoy the most to do, by the way, is to help people.
He's good with everybody, no matter who they are.
Sam is a very dedicated person with a big heart.
I personally have a difficult time with people who are wealthy and don't see fit to help other people in the community.
If he takes on a project, he takes it on with full commitment.
Yeah, we're just gonna get into it.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
All right. Hello.
What? What did I do?
I don't know. You fucking up?
You would know that before I did.
There's people that don't think that I speak so well all the time. There's people that think that my language is a little off-putting. So I think that one of the ways that Sam and I connect is that Sam does life his way, I do it my way, and we're both willing to take all the arrows for doing it that way.
When you first met Rabbi Mark, what did you think of him?
Who is this guy? My oldest son became an addict. Those were dark days. He wound up in Beit Teshuvah.
I said, I'll either cure him or kill him. And Sam said, okay, I'll take that deal.
Well, I mean, obviously on a personal level, you want to weigh on this? You want to weigh in on this one, big boy?
On a personal level, I was in a lot of trouble, you know? I mean, obviously he loves the mission of Beit Tshuva, and, you know, I'm on the right side of the grass today. I've got 2 kids, I've got a wife. Like, the gifts I've gotten from Beit Tshuva are innumerable.
At one point, I noticed a change in him. And the change was that he really got it. He became a Mensch. He just became a wonderful man.
Sam DeLug is a really interesting guy. He really embodies so many of the principles, the basic concepts of Judaism. He's also a businessman, and he's a hustler, and you know, he's a big shot. What can I tell you?
I went to my very first Shabbat when my son was there, and I sort of started to get the picture that what was going on at Beit Teshuvah.
Really, Sam is the guy that straddles the world of business in competition and the world of spirit, compassion, and connection.
You can't really boil it down to one thing. My dad, in some way or another, was going to gravitate towards Beit Tshuva at one point or another, I think. It's just too perfect of a match.
He's dedicated to Beit Teshuvah. He knows that Beit Teshuvah is a place where people really get results.
We have an obligation to tikkun olam, which is to heal the world. When I see success stories, it just gives me a warm feeling that in some way or other I'm a participant in that process.
Sam opens his home for events, he introduces us to people, he brings people along. But more importantly, Sam is loyal to the principles of Beit Tshuva, and he's loyal to our friendship.
Okay, so Rabbi Mark. I probably wouldn't be the mother that I am, or the friend that I am, or the daughter that I am. I mean, from the moment I met him, I became a better person, and I just looked through a lens that was just 180 degrees different than the lens I had been looking through for the first 29 years of my life.
He was by my side in the darkest hours of my life. You know, when my wife was dying, I was facing the moment when I needed to make funeral arrangements. He was my rock. It was a shoulder to cry on, you know, and for that, he has my eternal gratitude.
Well, I've had the opportunity to shadow Rabbi on occasion, just to see what his day looks like. And he's influential in addicts' lives. They look to him. He's a real pro at helping other people.
You know, he has a very intuitive nature. He can really see you. He like looks inside of you. It's on a deeper level.
I mean, I relate to the rabbi on a human level. I think what he's about is extraordinary and extraordinarily good.
You know, I was thinking about my dad as I drove over here, and I was thinking about sort of what's kind of extraordinary about him. He's an ordinary person who's dedicated his life to making other people's lives better.
Some people think I'm a great teacher, and some people think I have nothing to teach. So I would say that it runs the spectrum. The only thing that I'm pretty sure of is that no one is ambivalent.
I think that what makes our life interesting, what makes my job interesting, is dealing with people who think differently. You know, it's people who challenge the status quo, that make their mark in the world, and that, you know, make a difference.
I love characters, right? Because out of characters usually can come some greatness, and he most certainly is a great man and a great character.
Some people think I'm a bully, some people think I'm a lunatic. Some people know the depth of my soul.
Well, he is a partner. I've been partners with Rabbi ever since day one, since my son walked through the doors of Beit Teshuvah.
Their backgrounds could not be more diverse, and their outlook on many things may be polar opposite, but they are committed to one thing together, and that is to find the best place to get the most people the help they need.
Well, my dad always told all of us kids this. You want to make the world a better place, create better humans. It ties into what Beit Teshuvah does, if you think about it. I mean, Beit Teshuvah is in the business of, you know, improving people's humanity, individuals, one individual at a time.
We realize that every person matters, that every person has within each of us a divine image, and that our job is to grow our own and help others grow theirs.
Unfortunately, addiction is not disappearing. It's probably increasing, and the need for Beit Teshuvah will be there for years to come.
All the shots that people throw, we take them because we know that what we're doing for the people we're helping and we're connecting to works.